Okay, so I have just finished reacting to Money Ties by Ren. And I wanted to, react to a reactor's reaction of that song. So we're kind of doing a bit of a RENception going on here. Because I really am intrigued to see I want to see what people think of this song, and I love reacting to reactions, but this particular reactor, I don't know, they have such great energy, and I really just want to see how they respond. I also want to support these smaller channels. Well, they're bigger than me, but channels that are upcoming. I'd love to show love to those channels as well, and I just think that these guys are just super fun to watch. So I thought that I would do a bit of RENception and I would react to this is Dreadin podcast. If you haven't already, please give them a follow. They're great. I'll leave their channel in the bio down below, so definitely give them a subscribe. And I'm just going to react to their reaction. I think that it will be fun. If you enjoy me reacting to other reactors, let me know, and I might include more of that. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to react to the Dreadin podcast, react to Ren Money Ties. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody in between, welcome to another edition of TDIP Reacts. It is your boy King Prime.
It is your boy Saya the God.
You know who we be.
It's TDIP.
Obviously. Listen, we're just not going to get into it. We're not going to do housekeeping today, bruv. We're just going to get into it.
Major drops today.
Major drops today, bruv. This is one of two. And we had to, the thing is, right, we are right now becoming the favorites. We are now, people are calling us their favorite reactors.
The expectations are here.
Very here, okay?
I mean, they're not wrong. They are one of my favorites. I think it's because of their energy and their dynamic and the way that they just respond. They've just got good character, good dynamic. I think that it works. It works, guys. It works.
Okay, so this is one of two, and obviously the boy, the guy, the gang, him walking, him compounding fable, him sit down.
We're talking about your boy Ren, and with a new drop,
new thing
today, and I love to see it because I haven't seen any new drop since Kojo.
Yeah, we ain't seen. Yeah, that was the last drop.
That was the first one.
Kojo. I love how he says Kojo. It's Kujo. I think it's Kujo. Let me know down in the comments if it's Kujo, because he's saying Kojo, which is really funny.
But that was the first one we saw.
Yeah,
Crazy.
That was the first one we saw, and ironically, his last drop before this.
Yes.
So
have we caught up?
Apparently, there's still more to catch.
There's still more to catch, but yeah, I think
they have so much to catch up on, guys. It's not even funny. I don't even think they're a third way through, so can't wait for that shit.
I think we got a bit of context before we drop this next drop.
Yes,
so,
yes.
It's actually really very, because they actually have recently done reactions to the Money Game series, so I think that it's really, and I think they might have reacted to Sick Boy as well, which does reference to greed and stuff. So I'm really glad that they have reacted to Money Game first before now listening to this, because it's all gonna kind of relate. And I'm also kind of glad that they also have learnt about the Kujo beatdown situation now, because I think then this will also make sense more now as well. Although I do think that this song standalone, if they had come to this on their own as opposed to listening to Kujo on their own, I don't think they would have had such a shock reaction like they did. But anyway.
In a little way, we've caught up.
A little bit.
We've caught up. But yeah, we're not going to waste any more time.
We are not.
Let's get into your boy.
And this one is called Money Ties, Let Us Go.
Godliness with contempt.
Sorry guys, there is just a little bit of an ad.
Godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the polar.
First and foremost, yeah.
I know you're gonna.
They are shaking their, I mean, they are not shaking their heads, nodding their heads. They are, okay, he's about to spout off some interesting things.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna say.
First and foremost.
I know you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
The beat.
Oh, blood! This is my guy right here,
beat,
bro.
the beat.
This is my guy.
I know
he just knows, bro.
The beat.
Listen,
Sai is a boom bap guy.
Beat
Boom
there.
bap guy.
I'm hearing it and I'm like, this sounds like 96.
Yes.
It's interesting what they pick up on and I miss. So they are honing in on the beat. I completely missed the beat in my reaction. I think as I was more focused on like the lyrics and the message. For me, I got caught up in that because that is what I think is impacting me. But I think they're more beat makers. So this is why I like listening to reactions. They always pick up on things I miss. So what about the beat then?
This sounds like some 96 shit.
Yes. Yep.
I'm loving how this is sounding, and he's in a pocket. I just wanted to stop it just to highlight that, but you know, my guy Lance is ahead of the curve.
Right, of course, man.
You get me?
Of course, man.
All
Of course,
right,
man.
let's
Of course,
bring
man.
it. Let's
Of course,
bring
man.
it.
Let's
Hold
go.
on.
Proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, well you die with a grin. Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Ren, born March 19...
Can I so this seems like it leads on from Money Game.
Money Game.
Almost. This is almost like an unofficial sequel.
Yeah.
To
Didn't I say that I thought that it was so great that they had seen Money Game before? Because now they're picking up on that. Because it is like an add-on. It's like if Money Game had a part 4, this is what we would be seeing, right? But this is Money Ties, right? So I think that's really like, I think because they have just seen it, they're making this connection, which is amazing.
Yeah.
To that Money Game series, really.
Yeah.
Because it's speaking on the same subject matter, which is what we discussed quite a bit when we saw Money Game 3.
Yes.
About the
greed.
The greed, the wanting, the want for that money, and how the money corrupts, and how far are you willing to go to attain that money, and how and what soul potentially you have left when you don't have it.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, in my opinion, the pursuit of money is not really an issue. Yeah. It's when you start to lose sight of what it is that money is for.
Yeah.
The pursuit of money for the pursuit of money's sake.
Yeah.
Is just pointless.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's about the intention of the pursuit of money, right? I think, why are you pursuing money? which I think is what he's trying to say here, is that, like, what is your motivation behind wanting this money, right? Is it that you want money to fend for yourself so that you're not, like, starving and that you're not, like, on the streets? Or is your motivation a little bit, like, have elements of greed to it? Is it because you just want more and more and more and more, and you're just trying to fill this void that will never ever be filled? So I think that I think intention behind desire is very, I think, you know, that makes a big difference, right? And I think that's what he's trying to say. I don't know, but that's my look on it.
Bob Marley said something like, if you chase money, money is numbers, and numbers never end. So you're just gonna be chasing. You're just gonna be chasing something. I'm paraphrasing, but that is essentially what he said. If you're just out there for the money, money is just numbers. Numbers never end. So you'll never be happy. You'll never. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is, what is it that you? Bob Marley had money.
Yeah. He had a lot of money.
He had a lot of money, like a lot of money, and it's what he did with his money. That's the key. That's what's gonna, But I'm liking this so far because it's setting the scene, man. It's setting the scene. My guy Red, you did never disappoint.
He never disappoints. And what it is with this, like, again, you're coming from a lyrical standpoint. Me as a videographer, I'm coming from a visual standpoint. I love noir, bruv. I love black and white. I love the.
I mentioned that right at the beginning of my reaction about the cinematography as well, and about the black and white visuals. So that's amazing. He's picking that up on as well, because I spotted that.
The imagery on this, because if it's kind of inundated with loads of bright colors, the message can get lost. But because this is essentially, it's a deep topic. Like you said, it's carrying on from Money Game Part 3. I think it's definitely coming from Money Game Part 3, not so much 1 and 2. And the imagery I'm getting from this is like, all right.
Well, no, 2 as well. I think definitely 2 as well.
I will say that I think that I also got, I don't know if it's because it does have a film noir, like he said, but I got kind of like a, what was it? Like a 40s, 50s vibe from, like, when it opened, you know, and I thought, oh, this is bit of a throwback now. Kind of reminded me of the similar setting to when he did Children of the... I don't know if anybody has listened to Children of the Moon. He did that, and he had the sort of silent movie type credit things. Kind of, I don't know. I thought it just gave me, that kind of feeling as well. But anyway, I mean, like he said, for a topic like this, to have it in noir, that fit. And I think that's another big thing with Ren. It's not only do you get great, intricacies and, complexities in the song and in the music, he's also paired with a brilliant videographer as well, who just knows how to match, the visuals to the music perfectly, So I do have to big up the videographer. I don't think I do that enough. Big up Sam. Or, I don't know, I think he has another videographer as well, Sam, and I feel that if somebody else knows who the other videographer is, please let me know in the comments. I feel really bad that I don't know. I'm only pretty acquainted and familiar with Sam, but I know there is another videographer, so big up that videographer too as well, because whoever's doing these visuals in any of his videos are just amazing. Anyway, let's carry on.
I'd say more so 3 than 1 and 2. Yeah, 2, you're absolutely right, but more so 3 than 1 and 2. And yeah, I just like, I like the imagery of what he's...
It's not a one take though.
Skip the...
And again, I don't know why they do that in the middle of this, it's crazy. But that's actually interesting, it isn't a one take. It is not a one... Is that like... I know he's done other videos that have not been one takes, but yeah, interesting observation, because he is like the king of one takes. Although having said that, Cujo Beatdown wasn't a one take either. Although when I first saw that, I did think it was a one take, and then I was corrected that it wasn't. So yeah, interesting. Crap. Yo, what happened? I kind of lost my place.
So much 1 and 2, and the imagery I'm getting from this is like, all right.
Well, no, 2 as well. I think definitely 2 as well.
I'd say more so 3 than 1 and 2. Yeah, 2. You're absolutely right, but more so 3 than 1 and 2. And yeah, I just like I like the imagery of what he's.
It's not a one take though. It's not a one take,
and he's sitting down now, but he's not doing some walking. He's doing some walking, but a lot of it is...
Wait. Yeah, I mean, he's traveling. He's on the move. He's on the move.
Okay.
1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her. Hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs...
Talking to his little sister. Wait, hold on. His little sister's... I might have to find out.
Yeah, we have to do some homework on that.
Homework on his little sister. I hope that his little sister's about
yeah.
talking to her from a standpoint of, I'm an older brother, this is what to expect.
Yeah, it sounds almost posthumous how he's saying it.
Yeah.
And it's a story. He's telling a story. Yeah. Boy's compounding a fable.
Yeah.
But let's just like, TDIP fan renegades, fact check, please. Is his sister about?
Yeah.
You bitter like me.
I think his sister is about. Yeah, they have a good relationship. Him and his sister. But I kind of interpret the sister bit is, sure, I think you could argue that like he's talking to his sister, but I think that's also more of like a general, like, to all the sisters in the world, like a more of a general kind of to all the sisters in the world, to kind of follow that, and brothers as well. He could have done brothers as well. I think that like you could take that in a generic way, like to anybody that, you know, is struggling, listen to these words of advice. I think that, you know, you can kind of interpret that in many different ways.
Like me, because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous. Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall, because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man
Fucking hell.
Come on, man. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow.
That could just be talking about how he just doesn't, it's not interested in it. It just makes him feel queasy.
So that money ties bit, or when it first opened, I have not obviously released my my reaction to fentanyl that I did with my mum, with Ren and Knox Hill. But when that reaction comes out and I react to it, to those that have obviously seen that song, that bit did remind me of the of Ren's chorus in that, when he first came in with the money ties bit. It had a similar vibe to it, which I thought was an interesting continuation of style from his input in Knox Hill song. But yeah, I should be releasing that reaction soon, and I know this might seem a bit out of order, because obviously when I'm doing this video I have seen that, but you'll see what I mean when I did that reaction with my mum, that it's similar.
Even more queasy just to think about how people pursue it. But That's my take on
Yeah,
it.
I'd have to agree. Or my interpretation, I probably have to unpack it a bit. Obviously, he's got his autoimmune disease. He's traveling back and forth between here and Canada to have that treatment.
Okay, so that even the movements could be making him worse. To be fair, even some of these treatments are not that ideal either.
But
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's another story. That's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're absolutely right on that.
Stand tall because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend law, make war, make ghosts. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, money ties, money ties, ayy. Money lies, money lies, money lies, ayy.
No people, no profit.
Ads again, man. That's what happens when you watch a long video. I mean, that song is going on repeat again and again and again. That song is on repeat because, like,
Nice.
Again,
Lord have mercy.
He's just not missed. He's just not missed.
Yeah, I mean, my guy Ren, yeah. Thank you, yeah, because these are the kind of topics, yeah, that there's a lot of people are scared to touch. Like, you don't see many artists, especially any mainstream artists, speaking about like money and fame and the in this type of way. You know what I mean?
Glad you said that because they talk about it in a different way.
Yeah. They talk about it in a more of a
glorified way.
But he's talking about it in a way that, to be fair, more people would relate to.
Yeah, because obviously there are more lower class and working class in the world than there are rich people.
Exactly. So obviously there's a lot of people talking about money in terms of, flossing and all that. Yeah. But a lot of people can't relate to that. They like it. They like the idea of it. They can't relate to it though.
Yeah.
A lot of people can relate to how money has caused division within families.
Facts.
You know, division within businesses, your work or your, work like acquaintances.
Yes.
It's caused, he's things like they say the sick boy is sicker somehow, even this the ideas and these kind of concepts, like these are tough times that people are living through right now, and I think Ren is bringing them some real insight right now.
Yeah, and
he's definitely bringing some real insight.
I agree, I wholeheartedly agree, and I think he's probably one of a handful, maybe two handfuls of people that will actually speak on this with chest. I don't see, like I said, we don't see the mainstream artists talking about, because obviously they have it. And Ren probably
This is why I think that Ren will go down historically for being this vocal, because these are words, these are life-changing thoughts that can change attitudes, change beliefs, and they're being broadcasted on a somewhat big scale that can instill change. And when you instill this type of change in the world, that's going to be noted. And I think that Ren's life, whatever Ren has been through, has set him up to be this, to have this type of voice, to then put out into the world and not be afraid and to just say, I don't care, I'm going to speak about this. I have the freedom to do so. I have the control to do so, and I'm going to do it. And I think this is extremely motivating. Because we might feel like our voices are small, that we don't do anything, we can't impact anything. But we see somebody like Ren, who has been through quite a lot of hardships, who's then in this position, who is then paying forward, giving back, using his voice to do good. And it's inspiring for somebody like me who has a similar type of temperament, a desire, who wants to make the world a better place, that wants to instill change. And I'm very vocal about that. You know, I speak out a lot on social issues, on social advocacy, on, you know, improving things for people. That's a big part of who I am. I am very inspired, you know. When I am caught up in my own negativity or my own world, I listen to somebody like Ren, and it's like, it almost brings me back to the point, brings me back to the motivation that I have that I might forget. And he reminds that, and I'm like, that's what I'm here for. That's what I am destined to do. And I think that's a powerful thing. You know, Ren is being a rock for so many people who might not know what the hell they're doing. He's giving guidance, and he's giving direction, and he's doing it through music, which is, I don't know of anybody that has done that in this way. I'd love somebody to tell me in the comments if you know of somebody that has been this powerful in their music to this degree, to this realm, to this kind of way. Yeah, put that person down below, because I'm just intrigued, because I've never seen anybody like Ren before. Never, ever.
No, you'd be surprised. A lot of mainstream artists don't have it in the way that they
True. Actually, no, yeah.
portray they have.
Yeah. Absolutely true. Do you know what? Do you know what? You're absolutely right on that, because I just realized Ren, as an independent artist who keeps 100% of what he does, obviously videographer, studio engineer, yada yada yada, he probably has more than a lot of mainstream artists, because he's 100% independent. That's why, I think that's the reason why he stays independent, because he doesn't have to deal with this fuckery that comes with money. Because like we said on a previous episode, they will throw money, labels will throw money at you.
I guarantee they're trying to get Ren.
But they're trying to sign him and shelve him.
Yeah,
they're trying to sign him and shelve him.
It. They're trying to get him signed, and they're trying to get him to sing a certain song. I know it. Like, because I've been in the music industry, and I know that with artists with so much attraction, like they're probably gagging.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They're probably gagging to
we
like,
need this guy.
We need you guys. We need you to sing this song.
Yeah,
I don't like. I hear what you're doing, but why not try and sing this song? Do you know why they're doing that? It's because Ed Sheeran's about.
Yeah.
So he plays the guitar as well.
Yeah.
You why don't you play the guitar and sing that song? Oh my God, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's how
absolutely.
That's how a lot of these labels think. You know, they don't even think in terms of you as an individual. They see what happened. Oh, that's what happened before.
Yeah.
So why don't you do that, and you're gonna be up here?
Because my man was a cash cow.
Yeah. Exactly.
And he thinks he get a cash cow, which circles back to this.
Exactly. Yeah. They see similarities. They say, right, you can sing, you can rap, and you got a guitar. Okay. What?
Sheeran 2.0.
Ed. Yeah, like
Sheeran 2.0.
But you guys don't sing the same song.
Yeah.
You feel?
Yeah. They see something that works, and then they try to like repeat that. Although I will say, people can dispute me in the comments if they want. And people might have different opinions on Ed Sheeran's music. They might say it's too bland, it's not for them. It's all fair. But I do want to see what people, because I think that, like, in my opinion, Ed does seem like the most realist person who is signed with a major label. Like, when I look at Ren and I listen to Ren and I don't think, like, there's many artists that have joined a major label who will like be bought into the celebrity of it, the kind of the money of it, and get carried away and will just kind of change what was originally authentic about them just for the money. Whereas I don't know if I see that necessarily with Ed. I feel like Ed found something that worked for him and then has just continued to do what's worked. I mean, sure, there may have been a little bit of modernization to it, and I think that the degree of recordings have kind of become more polished because he's gotten more money to have the equipment. But like, I don't think that he's changed that much about his. If you look back at when he was like 20, and he was just a guy with a guitar. Now what is he? He's still a guy with a guitar. Like, not like, the only difference is that now people singing with a guitar is just become far more popular, that it just becomes like unoriginal now. But he was the one to kind of propel it into mainstream. He was the kind of, although he wasn't the only one that did it, you can scale decades back to people with guitars, obviously in like the 70s and 80s. But I think like, I wonder if he's like the person to make that type of style like the most successful, especially in our modern day. Like, when we think of a man with a guitar, who do we immediately think of as like being the most popular one? We think of Ed, right? He's like the one that really kind of did it, I don't know, the best. But I don't know, I think that I think that Ed has been one of the few to be signed to a major label but still kind of maintain some level of genuineness and like not like been corrupted with, like, I don't think that Ed is that fussed by money. Like, he has it and he's signed with a major and he'll like do compromise, but like, I don't think he runs on money. I mean, I could be wrong, I don't know, I could be wrong, you could tell me in the chat, but you know, that's just my, and I've been a long fan of Ed's for like years. He was, before I found Ren, Ed was my favorite artist. For 14 years he was my number one favorite artist because he was the guy with the guitar. That's kind of what I do. And then obviously Ren came in, took that number one spot, but like, I could be biased, I don't know. I just think that Ed has been quite a real person, which is why I still think it would be great to see an Ed and Ren collab. And this podcast thinks so too. They've said it in one of their other reactions. Anyway, I'll stop yapping.
You feel me? Ren doesn't sing the same song as Ed, yeah, and Ed don't sing the same song as a Ren. And I'm not using these two as a, like, I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah.
Do you feel me?
Yeah.
And I know what these labels will do. They'll see that comparison and try and make someone sing a different song.
Yeah.
For money's sake. And as an artist, that can piss you off because you're
facts.
like, nah.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
You've approached me off the back of what I'm doing. So why do you want to change the program?
This is who I am. Like, everything that you've heard so far is who I am. Like, the core of my being. You feel me?
Facts.
Like, so...
Shut yourself!
Shut up!
Shut up! Get me. Get me.
Big up. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, large up Reynolds every single blood clot time. Again, another hit. No miss, bruv. No skips. That's fire. Ren, you're fire, bruv. Yeah, man, that was amazing. That was amazing. It's because, like I said, the visual aspect, the beat, the message.
And this is first listen as well, so I'm definitely going to go back and listen again.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, first listen, because it only just dropped like
2 hours ago. At the point of this recording, 2 hours ago. Yeah. But yeah, man, that was dope. Big up Ren, big up Reynolds doing them things. There. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with your boys once again on this episode of Reacts. It's your boy King Prime.
It's your boy Sire the God.
You know who we be.
Yeah, TDIP in the building. Subscribe,
all them things there, and we'll see you on the next one. Until next time, family. Peace.
All right, perfect. So that was fun, man. That was fun. Yeah, interesting to see what other people pick up on, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be watching a bunch of reactions because I get to listen to the song again and again. I get to listen to other people's point of views. I'm a big fan of that. But all I can say is, Ren, you did it. You did it again. And like they said, you do not miss. So I look forward to the next drop that you release, and the next album. Honestly, the day that you release another album, oh, bless me, sorry. The next time you put out an album, I will be here. I will be here. All right, thank you so much for joining me. This has been fun. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Also, please go subscribe to these reactors. They're awesome. I'll put the link in the box like I said earlier. If you enjoy what I do, feel free to subscribe to me and give it a like and a comment, and I will see you next time. Have a good one, guys.